So me and Shannon have been in a relationship for over a year now. So in this video we're just going to talk about disability, because there's definitely been stuff that Shannon has noticed being very new to the world of disability, not really having any interaction with people with disabilities before going out with me. And we're just going to have a chat about disability as a whole. So what have you kind of noticed? Because you kind of sparked this video really.
There's actually been quite a lot of things that I feel like over time I've started to notice. So I guess some of them do involve us, but some of them also involve, you know, other people that I've been around now, that you've introduced me to. And I feel like one of the first and one of the biggest things is things like meeting up, going out with people, things like that. So if we go, I don't know, a pub or something, or I don't know, wherever we go, just out for food or whatever, it's sometimes having that issue of getting around the place, trying to find a table that's appropriate for us all. You know, places can be quite crowded and quite small to kind of get around. Having, I don't know, 2-3 wheelchairs with us and the people that we're with to try and get around, it can be quite difficult. We have to sometimes even tell people, you know, excuse me, can you stand up for a minute? Because there's not enough space to be able to get things through.
And like in a pub situation as well, when people are eating their meal and they kind of want a quiet meal, asking people to stand up and everything to move out of the way, although they probably don't see it as a problem, it's very embarrassing. And I know David, my brother, he's in a wheelchair and he has to do this a lot, and it is really embarrassing because you're kind of asking people to stand up from their meal which they've paid for, and you feel like you're being kind of kind of an annoyance to them, which to them you're probably not, but that's how it feels. And also when Shannon goes out with us to like a pub and things, I go up to get the drinks. I have to ask her to come up to carry the drinks for me, because if I had to carry the drinks, they'd be all over the floor. So even carrying one drink, sometimes I ask her to come and help me out, because like I say, they'd be spelt all over the floor if I did it. So it's like little things like that, carrying drinks and things that you wouldn't really think about. Anything else?
I guess the next point would be in cases of getting the lift and things as well. I've noticed that, I don't know, the amount of times that we've been out somewhere, or even in like college or wherever, it's the problem of getting into a lift. It's always an issue, because the amount of people that are stood waiting and it's like, I've got to get to lesson, I'll just take the lift. The amount of people that instantly huddle in and kind of don't always acknowledge that you stood there and also waiting to get in. It should be their priority. You know? We kind of just stood there and it's like, excuse me, we need to use the lift as well. You know, people aren't always considerate of that. And even when you're in the lift, the amount of people that huddle around the door and you have to get out because it's your floor, again, it's something that does sometimes make you feel a bit awkward. Because, you know, it's like people don't always acknowledge that kind of thing.
No, definitely. Crowds is another thing, isn't it?
Crowds, I'd say, is another thing. It's like similar to the lift situation really, in the fact of, you know, it's a bit of a tight space and things. We did go out the German market the other week as well, didn't we? And that was a bit stressful in a way because of just being in that crowd and
definitely
having David with us. You know, it's just such a tight space. You know, we all kind of have to keep together and kind of look out for each other and make sure that, you know, we kind of have a way to walk through and make sure that there's no falls or anything. I
can say the German market was, like, for me, that was, like, I don't normally show it, but for me that was really nerve-wracking. And luckily, when I'm walking through the crowds, like, I've always make sure that I'm holding on to Shannon or holding on to someone just to kind of have that support there. I'd recommend that, even if it's not your girlfriend, like just someone to hold on to can really kind of give you that confidence to get through people. Is there anything else?
I guess this gets you quite down a lot, doesn't it? When, I don't know, I'm doing something like, I don't know, tying my shoes, making a drink, doing breakfast. It's often the case that, you know, because I guess, I don't know, I'm able-bodied and things, and I'm just so used to doing things like that in a couple of seconds. It often gets you down, don't it?
Yeah.
You feel like you're not doing it as quick enough.
No, that's right, and I did want to mention this because it was something that I to be honest, it's happened throughout all my life. When I've been at school and everything, I've had friends who are able-bodied and they do work faster than I do. It plays a toll on me because I'm like I feel inadequate in some way and inferior to that person. And with Shannon, like, it's no different. It's something that I didn't really anticipate happening, or me feeling like getting down because of it. But it definitely does, and it does get me down. It does get me down when Shannon said washing up is a great example. So Shannon can wash up like 10 cups in the space it takes me to wash up 1 cup, and the same with drying up. Like, Shannon can dry up, and with everything, when we sitting here doing college work and Shannon's writ like 1,000 words and I've only written 300, with everything it takes me a lot longer, and it naturally makes me feel inferior and inadequate to Shannon. But then I kind of have to check myself and say, like, of course Shannon's going to be faster. It doesn't mean that I'm any less of a person or any less of a person. It doesn't mean that I'm inadequate in any way, but it just takes me longer to do stuff. And Shannon does help me out as well. Like, a lot of times, there's certain shoes that I can't do that little trick that I showed you on the video. I have to like tie it normally, and obviously I can't do that, so Shannon will tie my shoes for me and stuff like that. And like, obviously in terms of washing up and things like that, Shannon will often do all the washing up to kind of help me out, I suppose. I always thought so for example, I just said that Shannon helps me tie my shoes. I always thought that asking my girlfriend to do that, I wouldn't be able to do it. It would be really embarrassing and really kind of, yeah, it would just make me feel really terrible, and I wouldn't want to do it. But with Shannon, like, it's not a problem. Like, I know I could ask her to do anything, and she wouldn't kind of bat an eyelid or think any less of me because of it or question it. She'd just do it. She'd just help me out when I need it. So, and you will find someone like that, and you will find a person that will just not see the disability and just not worry about helping you. So just stay optimistic, and you will find someone who, yeah, will help you out when you need it. That's it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you do subscribe over there. It's over there, I think, anyway, because I've changed the side because the ability shut out. Over there. If you want to subscribe, you can click over there if you want, and also you can watch another video here. I would really appreciate if you did. More videos to come. I want to try and upload more regularly. It's very hard though with college and things like that, but like, I am going to try and upload more regularly. But thank you so much for watching. I do hope you found this video valuable in any way, and if you did, make sure you do subscribe. Anyway, see you later guys, have a good one.